Managers manage the production process, and this is a roadmap to give you an idea as to what is production and the production process, the inputs, the process, the outputs, and a mathematical understanding as well, a little introduction to the mathematical understanding behind the production process. So let us start here. What is production? I like to say many times production is the mark of a genius. That's my personal joke. But what really defines production? And I like to say production is the coordination of inputs through a process to give you an output, or the coordination of goods and services adding value through a process and giving an output. So you can correlate that to many things in your life. It could be if you're making a glass of juice, there's inputs, there's the process, and there's the outputs. If you're making a major product or you are creating a service, there's inputs, there's the process, and there's the outputs. So a lot of times we like to look at these things in terms of the quantities, the quality, the time, and the location. And all these things relate to how efficiently that you can bring your resources together in a production plan. Okay. So production in a nutshell is the coordination of goods and services to achieve a desired output. And in the production process, there are three major stages. One is the stage of getting the appropriate inputs. Inputs in terms of land, labor, capital, and the right management or the right personnel to assist the process. Inputs may vary and depends on your output or your chosen enterprise of production. Then the process is when we bring together these inputs in terms of time and resources and coordinate them to produce our outputs. Our outputs now, when we come to the outputs can be then tailored to the market, where the market may include manufacturing, right? Primary demand or demand for the primary product, demand for this added value product from manufacturing or even use at home, because the center of the farm has always been the family. And this is very important. So outputs can go to one, this market, the home, manufacturing, or for primary demand for the primary product. Outputs also are waste in terms of energy and materials, and some outputs can actually make it back into the way of inputs into the process. And the closer we can get this waste arrowhead in line with the input, the process becomes more efficient. So I want you to visualize your enterprise in terms of inputs, in terms of processes, and in terms of outputs. And then we will delve a little deeper into the mathematical understanding, an introduction on how we look at the production process.